Master Track and Global Controls. In the top menu, you will find many options to play with. Let's go from left to right. In this first window, we have the zoom option, in which you can resize the size of the graphic user interface. Next, you have the transport, where you can see the time, hit play for start playing, you can pause, or you can stop. Notice that for playing, you can use the spacebar, and for the stop, you can use the letter S. In this gray area in here, we'll find many options for our output. First, the overdrive button. The overdrive button is a function on maximum speed that allows you to prioritize audio processing over graphic interface. I normally recommend to have it on, because what is important in your project is your audio, not as much as how these viewers look like. Next, you can choose in here your audio interface. In here, you will see a list of everything that is connected to your computer and from which SpaCO can play audio to. You can change the sample resolution. Changing the different audio interfaces will give you different options for sample resolution. The CPU is just a percentage for you to be aware of how much consumption SpaCO is using. Master volume is where you can change the volume for your whole project. In the audio format, you will find binaural or quadraphonic. If you don't have 4 speakers connected in your computer, you can use binaural. Binaural audio is a way of coding sound processing in order to emulate 3-dimensional space in headphones. So by choosing binaural, you can imagine how 4 speakers will sound like, although you are simply using headphones. Be aware that this does not work with normal speakers. You must be wearing headphones. Next, we have the master reverb, in which you can select the amount of reverb for the whole mix of channels, the amount of reverberance, the heaviness of the reverberance, the liveness of it, and the size of the room. You can mute or unmute the whole reverb at once with this button. In this section over here, you can, as we said already, turn on and off your master spacer. You can save your session in the one where you are working with. You can load a previous session that you have already saved, or you can start over. For starting over, you have to click twice. Be aware that everything will be deleted that you have so far, so be mindful on how you use the new button. Audio is for rendering your audio. Once you finish your project, you want to have a 4 channels wave audio file. Then you just simply click number 1, give it a name, and then you will choose number 2, which will render your piece. Finally, number 3 is a little patch that will allow you to normalize your quadraphonic file. We will look into this in a later tutorial. Finally, we have the total length of your piece. In here, you will choose how long your piece is going to be, in minutes and seconds.